The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Let's pause for a while. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind you that we are in a celebration. And when we are in a celebration, it's good to be excited. My name is Ramahwai Mahano. I'm the Vice Principal, Institutional Development. It is indeed with the greatest of pleasures for me to welcome you to the 16th UNISA Spring Graduation Ceremony, which is part of a series of 45 spring ceremonies scheduled this year. These ceremonies are conducted in Pretoria, East London, Polokwane, Durban, Bloemfontein, Mbombela, Cape Town, and Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. And the Office of the Registrar informs us that at the culmination of the spring ceremony, not less than 17,120 candidates would have received their qualifications. Now, when you add this number to the number that graduated during the autumn ceremonies, UNISA would have graduated this year in excess of 65,000 candidates. Now, that figure is not attained by any other institution in the country, neither in the continent. And as a university, we pride ourselves that we are able to contribute meaningfully towards the knowledge and skills economies of our country. But then just 2 to 3 weeks ago, we hosted what we referred to as special graduation ceremonies for all those students who could not graduate in 2020 and 2021 on account of the COVID-19 pandemic. And in excess of 10,000 of those students were able to be acknowledged and also to receive their qualifications in an official UNISA graduation ceremony. And the reason we would want to do that as a university is simply because we put premium value on student work and experience, which, according to our definition, commences when a student makes an application, followed by registration, and go through the program that they would be registered for up until they graduate and become part of UNISA convocation. And we are delighted that these students were also able to have that wonderful experience of receiving their qualifications in a formal ceremony akin to this one. But as I welcome you, please allow me to extend warm greetings and an expression of gratitude from the Chancellor and former State President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, the Principal and Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor Pulenle Nkabula, and the Council of our university, ably led by Dr. Daniel Musia. These leaders of our university are delighted about your accomplishments. However, because of competing priorities on any day like this, they are unable to join us this afternoon. But they've nonetheless requested us to extend their congratulations and also well wishes to all of you. Of course, it is important that as we celebrate your accomplishments, we do not forget the invaluable contributions that have been made by the parents, the guardians, the spouses, the relatives, the sponsors in your lives. And to them, we want to say, we are forever indebted to your wonderful acts of kindness to ensure that you support the graduates in their course of study. And we want to solicit you that these acts of kindness be continued for the betterment of our country. Also, it is important that we acknowledge the tenacity that you have demonstrated during the course of your studies. We do know that it is not easy to study under the open distance e-learning modality, but you nonetheless accorded yourself with absolute distinction. And many, many congratulations for you having stayed the course up until this end. I thought you would applaud yourselves and appreciate yourselves. Well, this ceremony is hosted and conducted in accordance with the statute of the University of South Africa, and it is patterned or organized along the traditional practices of celebrating the fulfillment of all the requirements attached to the qualifications that you as graduates would have registered for during the period of your study. In this ceremony, a total of 450 diploma and degree certificates will be awarded, but only 238 of you will receive your certificates in person, in presentia. But of this number, 9 will receive their diploma and degree qualifications with cum laude, with distinction. But then, to assist me to preside over this ceremony, it is then my singular honor to acknowledge the following officials of our university. Representing the region, as well as the office of the registrar, is Dr. L.P. Molepo. Representing the College of Law is Dr. L.R. Murudi, who is the director of the School of Criminal Justice. And also from the College of Law, we have Professor D.M. Farisani. From the College of Human Sciences, we have Professor T.D. Mashau, who is the Deputy Executive Dean in the college. He is actually officiating together with Professor R.P. Mbezi. The College of Graduate Studies is represented by Professor Kanye Mbata. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Dr. N.J. Godi and Dr. N.M. Mako, Dr. E. Mudimu, Mr. S.K. Nokele. From the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Professor E. Mtsweni, as well as Professor P. Makwane. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor S. Musebi and Professor Simenya. From the College of Education, we have Professor J. Seroto, Professor A.V. Mudau, and also from the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor Monye Mabelebele. And also College of Education, additional members would be Dr. M.C. Sadiki, as well as Dr. M.K. Malafela. And Professor R.J. Tabani. Those are colleagues from the College of Education. From the College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. M.T. Songwane, who is the Executive Dean, and T.M.G. Sibela, and also from the Graduate School of Business Leadership, we have Professor R. Dagada. That's the list that I have in the event, colleagues. I have inadvertently omitted anyone. I do apologize profusely and hoping that we will amend during the course of the proceedings. But then there are colleagues who are laboring behind the scenes, and it is very important that we express ourselves, to them for the wonderful work that they do for the university. These are colleagues from the regional office, that is the Northeastern Regional Office. We appreciate the good work that you are doing for the university. Do know that even if your names are not in the program, you are nonetheless highly, highly appreciated. And also colleagues from the security division of the university, from the media platform of the university, we appreciate everything that you are doing for this university. And I'm quite aware that there are also colleagues from the Human Resource Division, in particular the Employee Wellness Division of the Human Resource Department. Do know that you are also highly appreciated. And amongst us, there are supervisors of the doctoral candidates. We do want to appreciate them for the wonderful work that they have done in supervising the doctoral candidates to full completion. And here I'm referring to Professor N. Ndo, as well as Professor M.W. Lumadi. Thank you very much for the wonderful work that you have done. As I taper towards the conclusion of my opening remarks, colleagues, it is my singular honor to introduce to you the person who will deliver the Chancellor's address. But before that, let me just go through quickly 4 or 5 announcements, which I want to request that we adhere to them without fail. The first one is that all the cell phones must be on silent mode. I've just had one ringing, but it is the last one. There is no other cell phone that will be ringing in this ceremony. Please put your cell phone on the silent mode. If you can't do that, ask somebody next to you to assist you. Right. The second announcement is that we are in a celebration. Graduation is a celebratory event. You are permitted to be excited. You are permitted to dance. You are permitted to ululate. You are permitted to sound your praises. But because we are in a ceremony which is organized solely for each of the 238 graduates, each one of them deserves to have his or her name being announced without your singing, your dancing, and your praising. So you only do that, you only ululate, you only praise, you only dance when your daughter, your son, your nephew, your niece is in transit between that spot or this spot and where I will be sitting. And once your daughter, your son, your niece, your nephew kneels before me, you must be quiet because it is somebody else's son, daughter, nephew, niece, 10. I get how ufitili. Do not interfere with other people's children's achievements. Remember, we are here for all 238 of them, not only for your son, your daughter, or your niece, or your nephew. Let us handle it that way. We will enjoy the proceedings. And it is very important that we applaud each of the 238 candidates without fail. Starting with the first one, the intensity of the applaud, right, must be equal to the 238 candidate, right? There's not going to be any decline. We're going to maintain the same excitement up until the end. The other announcement, it is directed to you, the graduates. None of you is allowed to hijack this microphone. This microphone is solely dedicated to the people who are in the program, right? The last one is, once you have gone through the stage, please follow the directions and work your way back to the seat. Don't go home. Don't go out of the auditorium. Just work yourself back to your seat. You'll only go home after the proceedings have been formally concluded. That must be adhered to without fail. Because if after your daughter or your son has received their certificate and you the parent, you stand up and walk out, it's a sign of disrespect. That's unethical. Because your son, your daughter would have received their certificate in front of the full audience, and you deprive others of the same experience. Let us not do that. We're going to all wait up until the end of the proceedings. And I promise you, we're not going to be long here. Right. In less than 2 hours, we would have concluded the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my singular honor to introduce Professor E.K. Sibanyoni to you. Professor Sibanyoni is a well-studied and accomplished scholar. He obtained his Bachelor of Arts in Criminology at Walter Sisulu University and proceeded to do the honors degree in criminology at the same university, as well as the master's degree in criminology, still at Walter Sisulu University. Because of his insatiable appetite for education, Professor Sibanyoni proceeded to do his Doctor of Philosophy degree at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. His research portfolio is broad and multifaceted, focusing on vulnerable groups. He serves as editor-in-chief of the South African Journal of Security, also deputy chair of the Comparative and International Law Journal of Southern Africa, and he also sits on the Research Advisory Committee for Tourism Investment in Africa. He is also a visiting scholar at Erlangga University in Indonesia and also Amity University in India. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together as we welcome Professor Sibanyoni to the lectern.
It's always heartwarming to listen to your obituary whilst you're still alive. Graduates, graduates, unisons, that's what I thought this was a celebration.
Yes.
Looks like we're in a funeral of some sort. Shall we try again? Graduates, halala graduates, halala. Alala graduates, alala. Alala batsari, alala. Alala batsari, alala. Alala batsari, alala. I'm here to tell you that it's possible. From the dusty roads and streets of somewhere in a village, it's possible. And if time was allowing, I was going to sing. If time was allowing. Tatentekele. 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 Inna kaibata, kiwaza we apara. Unisons, I thank you. I thank you. The Vice Chancellor of the University of South Africa, Dr. Thabo Mbeki in his absentia, Vice Chancellor and Principal Prof. Buleng Linkabula in absentia, Acting Vice Chancellor Prof. Mahanu, UNISA Council members, Management Committee, Extended Management Committee, UNISA SRC, Convocation, Member of Staff, parents, esteemed guests, and of course our graduates. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Acting Vice Chancellor, allow me to say ngaka nenze bazayo to observe all the protocol. Today is more than a celebration of academic achievement. You carry the weight of possibility, the responsibility of leadership, and the power to make change. You graduate at a time when our beloved country stands at the crossroad. Our nation continues to grapple with deep socio-economic disparities, inequality, and unemployment challenges that have persisted for generations. But you are not leaving this institution as bystanders. You are stepping out as agents of transformation, champions of justice, and architects of new future and hope for this country. You have the power and the responsibility to change the socio-economic outlook of this country. This means thinking differently, innovating boldly, and committing oneself to building an economy that works for all, not just for few. It means creating opportunities where none exist and ensuring that no community is left behind. Whether you become an entrepreneur, policymakers, educators, scientists, or leaders in any field, you must be guided by a shared vision to build a more inclusive and equitable South Africa. Employment creation is not merely a policy issue, no. It is a moral imperative. Each of us can play a role by supporting small businesses, investing in local economies, championing innovation, and equipping others with skills and knowledge. When we create employment, we restore dignity, we bring hope to families, with strengthened communities. As graduates, your journey does not end here today in this hall. You have a duty to give back to your communities and to humanity. True success is not measured by personal gain, but by the lives we touch, the opportunities we create, and legacies we leave behind. As an alumni of this great institution, UNISA, let us contribute to the growth of this university. Support research, mentor students, open doors for those who come after you. Let us be living proof that education is a powerful tool for change. May we go forth not just to make a living, but to make a difference. May our generation be remembered as the one that did not wait for change, but became the change. I'd like to leave you with the wisdom words from Kwame Nkrumah. He said, "The educated man is not necessarily the one who has an abundance of general or specialized knowledge. An educated man is the one who has so integrated his knowledge that he can use it for the solution of the problems of the society." I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give Professor Sibanyoni another hand of applause. Many thanks, Prof, for the words of wisdom. I do want to believe that the graduates have picked the salient aspects that you have shared with them and by extension all of us. Amongst the other things you mentioned, you reminded them that they should be agents of change to contribute meaningfully to society. And also you said to them that they must read the times because they are graduating during the time when the country is contending with many challenges. Right. And I appreciate the fact that you even indicated to them that they carry the weight of possibilities. That was quite profound. Many, many congratulations for a well-thought Chancellor's address. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pause for a while to allow students who arrived late to get into the hall. Into the hall, yes. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request that the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Chweni Christoph Gaga for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Ndou, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled The Roles of Education Stakeholders in the Promotion of Entrepreneurship Education in Public Secondary Schools of Limpopo Province, he explores the roles of education stakeholders in the promotion of entrepreneurship education in public secondary schools in Limpopo Province. He employed qualitative research approach and a case study research design within the interpretive paradigm to gather and analyze data thematically. The findings revealed that education stakeholders, including teachers, principals, senior education specialists, and chief education specialists, are key role players in the promotion of entrepreneurship education in public secondary schools. The study recommends the use of Christoph Gaga's entrepreneurship education model, emphasizing that all education stakeholders are essential in promoting entrepreneurship education in secondary schools.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Chweni Christoph Gaga the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Chweni Christoph Gaga. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Ramahudu Stompi Moto for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Lumadi, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Using Information and Communication Technology to Teach Geographic Information Systems in Secondary Schools of Limpopo Province, he addresses the core challenges faced by teachers in implementing GIS education, including hardware and software constraints, limited teacher training, time constraints, and pedagogical guidance. His study also explores the benefits of ICT integration, including enhanced cognitive skills. He makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of GIS education by underscoring effective ICT integration for teaching GIS in secondary schools, focusing on developing adaptive learning media to improve GIS teaching.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Ramahudu Stompi Moto the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Ramahudu Stompi Moto.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Education. Cornelius Malapa Mudiba. Malisela Aron Pifadi. Winnie Ratsote.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Tukoloho Moraka receives the degree of Master of Arts. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Sibongile Joyce Makudu receives the degree of Master of Social Work.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Tomani Osborne Bambala received the degree of Master of Laws.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive Bachelor of Science Honours in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Sekwele Kubyana. Congratulations. Tapelo Martin Sikele.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Tabelo Shadrach Kande Kande. Jerome Besling Ngozo. Is it honorary? Okay. Honorary Kong Kite. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Administration Honours. Hlolani Agreement Baloyi. Boitumelo Moropeng Pilusa. Okay.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Master of Education. Ntsieni Prudence Nemutsanzela. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Rendani Emmanuel Lukonela. Dirk Peter van der Berg.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Penelope Lucia Baloy. Makosha Amanda Chiapape. Rufumele Koshia Shungwini, degree obtained with distinction. Pilar di Confidence Kutumen. Malihu Priti Lenya Nyabedi. Dikwale Mawoja. Mabato Mankwejeje Maya. Judith Palisamasho. Judith. Buledi Roslyn Maila. Kamogelo Prince Maime. Mamazi Beauty Makai. Vonani Olivia Makube. Chavalelo Makube. Liza Malachi. Shikombizo Peggy Mariman. Molatelo Beverlyn Mashau. Joyce Jane Mashishi. Tiani Vonani Maswangwanyi. Ngakwane Maria Mushala. Noko Salicious Mujela. Calicious. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Judy Inosius Munare. Bridget Mlaudzi. Muneiwa Sharon Poli. Molatelo Theo Rambao. Ndivo Zanyi Lydia Rapunga. Malihu Eni Tleani. Musiwa Rachel Ndo. Themba Clive Shivambu. Komucho Nomazocho Nwatu.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Lungile Maluleke. Ngabo Silo Muhlaba. Johanna, thank you. Johanna Mosijabi Huasheng. Madueli Enji Lidwaba. Silai Andres Matiba. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Raphahlahla David Bopapi. Maureen Kobela Dikhali. Dikhang Lukhotwani. Reneilwe Raisibe Mahlokwani. Daisy Makubele. Bokang Malakalaka. Lijilekai Regina Maledimo. Ditsepu Ana Masemola. Kabelo, God knows Mashau. Molatelo, Evelyn Matlejani. Lisibana William Mutapo. Mamedupi Cynthia Mpe. Livuani Mpapuli. Tsedza Mpapuli. Murendeni Mutaki. Rotondwa Reliant Mutewana. Kutelani Judith Nelivalani. Pomi Abigail Nkanyana. Muloko Racheku. Silo William Ramapakela. Tumelo Maria Rapipela. Sorry. Stay put. Suele Gloria Rasitelo. Chifelimbilu Rashivaga. What is this? Okay. Ramazobani Tebucho Elizabeth Siabi. Miriam Manju Sifara. Lerato Shibambo. Neo Theodora Sitlangu. Eunice Matsobani Topola.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Moloko Daina Mantata. Kolobe Onismas Mushashampi. Tabang Vinosia Ramatsekisa.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Re Arabile Precious Baoki. Matabete Hanji Bezaiden Oat. Kwena Agri Chokwe. Seketi Pita Tata. Raisecha Dina Juko. Marcelo Erika Kanyaho. Jeremiah Malesela Makoba. Kashani Sydney Makafola. Ana Manyaku Mamawolo. Meahabo Matohonolo Phyllis Manjiu. Matome Bretli Mapiti. Tsepiso Maribani. Chimangazo Maroje. Moloto Daniel Mashongwani. Dikeleri Sophie Mashilani. Kolobe Pesial Mashiteng. Malikutu Solomon Mohale. Justina Mokheto Mulepo. Tsepang Barekene Martha Mtombeni. Kurula Delight Nkuna. Sakisile Chasta Nkuna. Makoma Komoso Elizabeth Silemela. Langutelani Laura Vonina. Shivonin Voni. Molebia Samuel Tema. Michelle Suzanne van Veek. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Mulalo Boacha receives the degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Matlala Miriam Lisufi. Tabiso Albert Manganye. Kensani Naume Mavunza. Mahuma Constance Poshoko. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Samkelisiwe Faith Matebula. Kadimo Ntweng Nkhatle.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Consumer Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Hitekani Khanyisa Baloi. Andibaho Mudau. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Ntakisi Cassandra Chauke. Lisiba Mamuluko Kubiana. Bahedile Veronica Malubani. Nyatsani Nembizani.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Information Science in the College of Human Sciences. Mujaji Chantel Mukhatla. Raberesani Tavana. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Helen Lucia Galane receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Beauty Lindelani Machiri. Elizabeth Mateboho Murupa. Mahomu Megi Kotsokwane. Mahaye Peter Makafula. Mamunari Rendi Mamabulo. Malishi Sophia Mantikwe. Gavin Stephen Mashele. Karabo Masuku. Ramatsimele Innocentia Mpathele. Devote Jabuko Nobela. Magdalene Sidutla. Rachel Silime. Lungile Kumalo. Sinyani Joyce Lamula. Mohanwa Yvette Legontwane. Ndivadzo Mabel Luketi. Prudence Chochi Madidimalo. Malisela Ruben Malachi. Nakedi Portia Malibana. Sayisani Tandeka Mlangeni. Ratsibe Velemina Mola. Dikhadi Eugenia Mukumo. Isibe Mulatelo Mutsipe. Rankotsane Thili Mphahlele. Riki Munyaradzi Mukonza. Emmanuel Muraudzi. Mukonanyi Nechanje. Kevin Ngotsweni. Sayisani Nchani. Sello Oscar Sibula. Anastasia Mamaila Tefu. Josias Murungwa Teboho Tlhako. Lutendo Chirande.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Morongwa Salome Lekhanyani received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Tabang Confidence Kekana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Marvel Basani Matebula received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education.
Yeah.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma in the Graduate School of Business Leadership. Tiniko Gertrude Mabasa, diploma obtained with distinction. Kabatu Joyce Nkwana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Lebogang Faith Songwane. Eva Makana. Mantwa Caroline Mabua. Masoko Mary Madidimalo. Mpuseng Samuel Makola. Makungo. Kelezo Duncan Matunyana. Rufuno Mbulaheni. Tieto Ipionates, Klebeth, Musia, the diploma obtained with distinction. Chirizi Tracy Ndou. Pretty Muchabo Nkapile. Dineo Beauty Silota. Munei Chivase.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Chifuralo Tony Komba receives the diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Mina Raisibe Baloi. Mushe Baloi. Mpo Patricia Chauke. Michael Peter Graver. Chiwela Theona Madiva. Ana Madicha. Mildred Paswane Mafata. Nchuseko Kevin Makamu. Ronewa Makuya. Delicious Mamecha. Fortunate Mamokhale. Dimpo Etatau Maputa. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the first candidate I'm going to introduce to you is Komoto Masete. He's the first twin. Then, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the second twin, Tiseto Masete. Torwana Timothy Mathecha. Ramakwa Mamen Mudise. Tumelo Molokome. Jacqueline Motapo. Johnson Strike Munyai. Chennai Moyo Mupanga. Gift Noni. Tabile Ralepelle. Kutatso Angel Rankododo. Tokolo Matlaku Sefoka. Richard Debo, namesake. Tumelo Richard Selapa. Posia Shai. Tsepo Promise Tema.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Tabata Delsi Khululu. Mulalo Petunia Kutama. Asnat Mampouli Kula. Victoria Luengo. Lebogang Philippine Mahongwa. Gift Nyiko Mashimbye. Mukhari Daphne Mauchana. Nditwani Muramoila. Phumudzo Ngwari. Lufuno Akakolwi Ragau. Patuchezu Ragau, diploma obtained with distinction. Magi Murupene Ratete. Greni Dikeledi Tobakale. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the national diploma. Mohale Montel Lesaba. Ramulukwane Rosaline Mashabela. Susan Mavunda. Masodi Joel Mulefe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Precious Makola receives the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give the graduates a thunderous round of applause. I thought you would do better than that. It is indeed good to celebrate success. You have done well, and you deserve to be proud about your accomplishments. I thought very hard to find appropriate words that one can share with you as we bid you farewell. And whilst I contemplated a great deal on this particular task, I could not escape the reality of the context that we face as a country. And I'm very glad that Professor Sibanyoni, without me and him sharing notes, made an effort to remind you about the context that we face in our country. He said, if I may quote, that you are graduating at a time when our country is at the crossroad. Now, if you would imagine what happens at a crossroad, envision yourself as a traveler and you reach the crossroad. There will be multiple of directions available to you to take. But out of those directions, there is one direction that will lead you to your destination, most probably. And this is what he was trying to say to you and by extension all of us. And I remember he aptly said, consider yourself as a carrier of possibilities. You are carrying possibilities that can transform the current context. And in a context that is defined currently by haziness, when you look accurately in the situation that pertains, or rather at the situation that pertains in our country, you'll realize that we are facing a precarious kind of a situation. If you think about what is unfolding at the Justice Matlanga Commission, the revelations that we hear about what is happening in our society, where literally the country is purported to be run by criminals. It is a gloomy situation, indeed consonant with what Professor Sibanyoni intimated. We are at a crossroad as a country. But I want to say to you as a UNISA graduate, that whatever happens, you ought to conduct yourself in a manner that is commensurate to the knowledge that you possess and the level of the qualification that you have obtained. If you are led to that responsibility, you will indeed become an agent of transformation, as Professor Sibanyoni implored us. Literally, the future is uncertain. The future is uncertain. That is why at UNISA, we consciously are saying to ourselves, in whatever we do, because of the uncertainty of the future, we have to rely on the knowledge, on the skills that we possess to define our future. Yes, we concede, we acknowledge that it is uncertain. But if we rely on our understanding, scientific understanding of the current forces that we contend with as a country, we can salvage a better future for ourselves and generations to come. As a UNISA graduate, you have traveled a long way to be here. You have demonstrated a rare quality of human nature, the quality of being able to persist regardless of the manifestations of obstacles and oppositional forces You persisted up until this stage. That demonstrates that you have what it takes to do well and to succeed, regardless of what you'll come across. That is why my imploration to you is, whatever happens, it does not matter what happens. So long you are alert to the quality of knowledge you possess and the skill sets you possess, you will break through. And that's what we want to say to you as we bid you farewell. Take leave from what we observe in the life cycle of a butterfly. Have you noticed that what you know about a butterfly much more is the adult stage? The immature stage, the infancy stages, are less known. I'm quite convinced, if I were to ask each and every one of you whether you have ever seen the eggs of a butterfly, literally all of you would say no. But have you seen hatching, emerging from the eggs? Is a caterpillar, a worm. A worm that is not attractive, that bears a grotesque picture. People literally shy away from the caterpillar because it bears a picture of ugliness. And I want to believe some of you, when you were emerging, you were not attractive to anybody. People did not give you any regard. Some even might have said to you, you don't matter. But you see, this caterpillar enters a phase of development. It undergoes metamorphosis. And what emerges from the caterpillar, the worm, that is ugly, is a pupa. A pupa, when you look at it, you will say it is lifeless, there is nothing happening here. You can even ignore it and overlook it as a lifeless body. Lo and behold, while quiescent and sessile it would be, there is something beautifully unfolding in it. And when it undergoes metamorphosis, what emerges from it is a colorful butterfly that is attractive. Regardless of your origin, if you are determined in the manner of the development of a butterfly, you will continue to wear the bright colors which attract the world to you. And that is our imploration. Back in the days, I was a teacher at high school. I was a teacher of mathematics and science at the high school. Among the students that I taught was a young lady. By all indications, it was quite vivid that the home background was not good. You see, the Jim Dangari she was wearing was saying it all. I taught her, together with the rest, at a level that then we referred to as Standard 9. In the contemporary nomenclature, you would say grade 11. I even taught her, together with the rest, in Standard 10, you would say grade 12. But then I left the school to join the defunct Medical University of Southern Africa in September of that year. They were ready for the exam, I know. The young lady passed very well. But you see, the conditions, the circumstances wanted to dictate her future. Even having passed very well, she could not proceed. She thought to herself that for me to abort my dreams, I rather choose to go back to the same school and talk to the principal to give me an opportunity to repeat the matric that I passed very well. What would be the reason? I want to keep myself busy. I want to keep myself focused. She once again put on that dilapidated Jim Dangari. Went from day one of the school, obeyed all the instructions. Why? She was protecting her dream. She said to herself, I want to keep myself busy. Once again, she passed very well. But the difference this time is, she knew that my teacher is now at Medunza. And she found her way to my office. We did not have money, we did not have anything. For some reason, during those years, students, through the SRC interventions, were able to study, even if they were unable to pay. She studied under those conditions. Was taken for a BSc. And there was a condition that if you are in the BSc class and you pass 2 of your subjects with distinction, you would be moved to the second year of medicine. And this student of mine accomplished exactly that. To cut the long story short, she struggled severely. When she came to the lectures, you could see that poverty seeks to define her. She completed her medical degree. I was so pleased. One day, I was at a mall, almost about to get into my car. I saw a Mercedes-Benz coming graciously into the parking bay. Lo and behold, coming out of that vehicle was the doctor, my student. I'm deliberately sharing this example with you. She is a specialist in Pretoria, a medical specialist. Though the conditions sought to define who she is, who she can become, whatever happened, she was determined to ensure that she attains what she dreamt about. And there could be one amongst you who resonates with the story that I've shared with you. Do not abort your dreams, regardless of what happens. Whatever happens, regardless of the conditions we face in the country, make sure that you pursue with fervor, absolute fervor and determination, your dreams. Congratulations to all of you. May I request with absolute humility the doctoral candidates to be on their feet. It is with absolute delight that I am the first person to officially, I know some, referred to you as doctor before you came here. That was unofficial. I am the first to officially address you as Dr. Kaka and Dr. Moto. Many thanks for staying the course up until this end. You are a good example. And these graduates behind you have to take an example from you, that it is possible, it is doable. What it requires is hard work and persistence with a lot of dedication. Many, many congratulations. A doctoral degree is the loftiest degree globally. There is no other degree beyond the degree that you have done. What we are asking you to do now is to continue to generate new knowledge and to share your knowledge. Well done to you and many, many congratulations. Stay very close to the university because the skills and the knowledge you possess is needed at UNISA and by extension in our country as a whole. And congratulations to each and every one of you, right? May you enjoy the privileges and the benefits attached to your qualification. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude the proceedings, it is important that I extend an invitation to those of you who will be able to assist. At UNISA, we have students who are unable to finance their studies. The office of the registrar will indicate to you that out of a total of 378,000 students registered at UNISA, close to 200,000 of them are unable to finance their studies, and they are dependent on the national Student Finance Scheme, shortly known as NSFAS. And of course, what they receive from NSFAS is not at the level that students at contact universities receive. They receive relatively smaller amounts of support. So inevitably, they would still need to be supported. So we want to implore those who can. It's not obligatory, we're not forcing anyone. But those who can, please extend your hand of support and kindness. The details of the student bursary fund are obtainable from the university website, www.unisa.ac.za. And as a university, we're doing a lot to raise funds. The president of Convocation, he's here, he will be attending the following ceremonies. Not so long, he hosted a gala dinner that netted about 6 million rands. Not so long, the Chancellor, President Thabo Mbeki, hosted a golf tournament in Roodepoort in an effort to recruit funds. And the golfers who are business people, etc., contributed. We are still summarizing the proceeds. And this is solely intended to ensure that even students who come from the extreme margins of our economy are able to study and to fulfill their dreams. That is why we are extending an invitation even to you. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 24 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Please rise. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.